Hey Andrew, my girlfriend just broke up with me last night, and I realized that my motivation for a lot of things in my life were based off her going to the gym to look good, working and getting money so we could go out and other stuff. It just feels like I don't have any motivation to do stuff anymore since she's gone. Is that normal? It's so normal. Yeah. Uh, Everything I did in my 20s was for girls. Almost, pretty much. Just to impress girls. There's one girl I couldn't get over for years. I used to think like, all right, if I just get rich enough, then she'll come to one of my parties in the hills in my mansion, and our spark will reignite, our fire will reignite. Yeah, I used to have the dumbest, most immature thoughts like that. Yeah, it's totally normal. Well, it's not healthy, but it might be normal. You should not do that. It kind of never changes. Like, once you have a girlfriend, then you do everything for her so you can pay the bills. Once you have a wife, then you support the family. You go to work so you can support the family. I don't know. Yeah, we kind of do everything for women, don't we? And yeah, that's just a part of growing up, is, learning about your self-worth and knowing yourself and loving yourself and not basing your self-worth off the approval of others, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, keep going to the gym and getting money and stuff. Don't lose that motivation. Hey Andrew, been a fan since the Force vlog. Blah, blah, blah. I remember in one of the Force vlogs you talked about the anxiety you get a couple of months into a relationship. How did you overcome the block, and would you say it was your own psychological problem or something was more external, caused by incompatibility, disconnection with the partner? A little bit of both. A little bit of both. A lot of it's immaturity and but not being ready to settle down. And then the other is just incompatibility and not being compatible, and the chemistry is not there, and gut instincts. There's a lot of different factors. I'm always experiencing the same thing a month into a relationship and then cut them off, so I was wondering how you coped with that. Yeah. I think it's good to date a lot of people in your 20s and just get a feel for a lot of different personalities and what you mesh well with. And I think it helps to have a few qualities that you're looking for. That are not just hot or pretty. There's been girls I dated in my 20s that were wicked hot, but we didn't have the same sense of humor at all, and they didn't laugh at the same things I laughed at, so it didn't work out. And so there's all these little things you have to kind of take note of for the next girl that you date, and what you prize the most, and blah blah blah, values, and if you agree on the same things, whether you're gonna have kids or not, even politics and stuff like that are a big deal. And religion. I know I have a few friends that got divorced because they didn't have the same beliefs in God and etc. So don't bring all that up on the first date, but yeah, you definitely you do kind of have this little mental checklist of some red flags and whatnot, and if that you're not compatible, you're not compatible. Just because a girl's hot doesn't mean you're compatible. And yeah, that's just one of those foolish things you learn as you get older. Those kindergarten lessons you learn in your 20s. Uh, and you also kind of learn about infatuation. There's a lot, there's some girls I was infatuated with. They're just so beautiful, but we weren't compatible at all, and I couldn't see that though, and so I was still chasing them, and that's cringy to look back on. And how unhappy I would have been if I actually did catch them when they actually don't like me at all. That's one of the problems of. I love that quote in Funny People, where when he's just like, now you have to sleep with another girl that doesn't like you. Man, that was your way out, man. You could have died, or whatever. Eminem talking about fame, and how lonely and isolating it is that way. Everyone just wants something from you. On the flip side, I think that's how a lot of pretty girls, a lot of beautiful women feel. Guys just are attracted to them and don't really like them for them, and so it goes both ways. I'm just blabbering. This is how the vlogs go, just blabbering. Stream of consciousness, baby. Goats, please punish that like button. It's been a bad boy. Oh, it's been a bad boy. Punish that like button. Wait, this video isn't long enough. Hold on. Hope all is well. My question is about money. As someone who became rich and then broke, you got to experiment both sides of the spectrum. I wasn't like rich. It was more like upper middle class. But yeah, it was, I guess, richer than 99% of the world, if my education serves me correctly. What is your relationship to money now? Do you still chase it? Is it a priority? I am at a point in life where work and money take most of my brain space, and I sometimes wonder whether I should be focusing on other things. Yeah, that's that's a full, that's goes back to Ebenezer Scrooge, and there's definitely a balance. My philosophy is you can always make more money, but you can't make more time. So I lived it up in my 20s. I had a great time. I traveled, I partied, I met lots of people, and it was really fun. I could have saved my money better, but you can always make more money. You can't make more time. And when you have the energy and the stamina and the best why I love that point in 4-hour work week is like a lot of people save up their whole lives for this retirement when they're 60 and they can barely move, and their best years of their life are over when they're young and sprightly. I guess my advice is live it up when you're young. Life is short. You're only young once. You only live once. And don't spend as much as I did. Save more. But there's a balance. I definitely could have saved more money, blah blah blah. Because right now I'm kind of catching up a little bit with my finances. But yeah, it's kind of just a way of living. Some people live their whole lives being cheap, but they have all this money, and it's just these numbers in a computer, and it just gives them joy to see those numbers go up. But that doesn't do anything for me. I like spending money. And so there's a lot of people, again, back to 4-hour work week, there's a line where he's just like, so you spent 2 weeks negotiating $400 off this new car you bought. Does your life have any meaning because of that, or whatever? It's something like that. And that really rings true with me too. It's like money is fluff to me. At the same time, that's that's a very, I can understand that's a very triggering, entitled thing to say. Money is very important. It's like oxygen. It's like once you have enough of it, you need it to live, but more oxygen isn't going to make you happy. So I like comparing it to oxygen. And yeah, I saw this Reddit I saw this post about this billionaire or millionaire or whatever that, you know, made all this money, then he just donated at the end of his life. That's gold. No, I definitely wish money and numbers in a computer or whatever affected me more, and that, like, and because it would make me better at saving money and taking it more seriously. And yeah, everyone has those friends that are like, oh, I don't care about money, while at the same time they're sleeping on your couch. And it's like, come on, bro, like, there's definitely a balance, blah blah.
Go to the hotel and tomorrow you'll see if you can get another big wad of sweaty money out of his hand.
Money is only important, I guess. So I guess to summarize, yeah, I care a lot about money and financial independence. But after I'm totally comfortable and independent and don't have to worry about it, it's really hard to stay motivated about it. And like I don't want to conquer the world like some people do, or just keep buying land and real estate. And I mean, I have those moods maybe once a month maybe, but I'm not like that. I'm kind of a hippie at heart. And I give it a lot. I give a lot of it away. I'm very generous. I'm so fucking generous, guys. Which reminds me, back when we did like tipping service $200 or paying for groceries, we were never trying to look charitable or altruistic. We were just trying to make a goddamn video and trying to light up some faces. It was all for entertainment. The same way Oprah gives away her cars. We're not trying to be charitable. I hate those comments that are like, oh, real charity, you don't film it. No, fuck yourself. We know we're not charitable. We know it's not charity. We're just trying to make a video. It's a win-win-win. You get a video, they get money. I'll see you tomorrow.